What happens if you have this Tian Cheong Star, which is the impulse star, in your character when you do a Bazi reading or Bazi analysis? Well, in Ximen Dunjia, this Tian Cheong Star is a very significant star. Let's not talk about whether is it good or bad, but importantly, this is a very reactive star, meaning that you will be somebody who is like to do things very fast. In doing things in a dash, that means before you even have to decide, you already do the thing. That means so much so that it become a situation in your potential like marriage, relationship, wealth, health, or even career. So this is something whereby you have to manage in such a way that you need to do a couple of things. So there are two things which I can recommend if you have this particular Tian Cheong Star or the impulse star within your character. So first of all, in terms of decision making, delay your decision making, meaning that, for example, if you're supposed to do it now, you don't do it now. You decide to do it later. You decide to decide later, meaning that, for example, you take 3 days to consider, another 5 days to consider, or maybe 1 month to consider. When your temperamental is very cool, very neutral, you don't have any much emotion related to this particular event or decision making. So that will be one way you can manage the decision making and reduce the chances of making rash decision. Of course, the more major the decision, the longer you will have to take. And at the same time, you also have to consider when you want to make a decision, when you are angry, when you are agitated, when you are not feeling good, or maybe when you're feeling happy, then you don't do any decision. Why is that so? Because sometimes because of emotion, whether it's good or bad, you become you don't have that emotion or the logical way of thinking, so much so that you become a situation whereby you decide very fast. You see, so sometimes our emotion can be so overwhelmed and take over our logical thinking, and it become a situation whereby your decision is not logical. You see, that's where something whereby you have to understand. So don't decide when you are happy, don't decide when you're emotional, irritated or angry, or when you are having a temper, don't do any decision. When you are more neutral, whereby your emotions are lesser, then you can do a decision. All right, so these are some of the ways you can manage in terms of this impulse star, which is called the Tian Cheong Star. Okay,